Welcome to Module 3. In Module 3, we'll look at consumer buying behavior in the purchasing decision-making process. Now, we may never know exactly why consumers buy or interact with a product or service. It is our goal as a marketer to learn as much about our consumer as possible. When we start to think about consumer buying behavior or purchasing decisions, we tend to think of them by level of involvement. Meaning a high level of involvement to a low level of involvement. Now, a low level involvement purchasing decision is a decision that's made immediately. It's an often purchased product, maybe something like toothpaste or toilet paper, something you bought repeatedly, and it's something you just grab off the shelf. Now, a high involvement decision-making process, or the decision, is one that takes more research. And we'll begin to move through the marketing funnel, all elements, which I'll outline soon. But a high decision-making purchase, or a high involvement purchase, is something that's often thought of as a vehicle, maybe a home, or something like life insurance or an unsought product. Now let's take a look at a few examples here. Toothpaste. This is most certainly a low involvement decision-making process, meaning that we really have very little to no research needed to buy this product or service. It's often a product that's been purchased for generations, meaning if mom and dad bought Colgate, you might also buy Colgate when you go to pick a toothpaste product off the shelf. It's something we just do by nature, throw in the shopping cart and move on. Often it's very inexpensive and something that is purchased frequently, like toothpaste. Now let's look at another example. Now, clothing, fashion, something that is a status symbol or representative of yourself. This is a mid or middle involvement decision, meaning that you're letting outside influences kind of shape your decision. We're looking at the clothes that others are wearing, maybe the influencers you follow on social media, and taking that into consideration as we do our research and actual purchase of this product or service. So think more time and effort, and often these products are slightly more expensive than the low involvement decision-making products like toothpaste, toilet paper, or even chips for that example. Now, an example of a high involvement decision is definitely the purchase of a new vehicle, maybe a high-end vehicle. Maybe you've had a Tesla on your mind for a while and it's something you have started to research. You saw one driving the road and you became very aware of it. Then you went to the Tesla website to learn more about it. Maybe you went to Car and Driver to see reviews and product features and benefits of the Tesla, and then you started to develop a subset, a consideration set. So we're actually moving through the funnel without noticing it. This is most certainly a high involvement purchasing decision, meaning that it took time to research, build a consideration set, maybe get the resources to actually purchase the vehicle, and most certainly you probably worked with a sales team or a point person to purchase. High involvement decision making or purchasing decisions are usually extremely expensive and something that is purchased very infrequently. While we may never know why customers actually buy a product or service, we do know that they do have a process in which they follow. So let's move through the consumer buying behavior module to learn more, and then we'll move on to the purchase decision-making process.